very proud of you.
My role model.
Aw, that's cute. Ooh, it hurts.
Did we start this business? I'm gonna let you explain, and then look at this. See, because I hit that bell.
Hit that bell. All right, guys. Couple. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Impromptu Sunday night live stream sesh. Today we're gonna get into it because Tom and I were about to get into it. We were kind of already getting into it on the couch.
We were not arguing.
Today we're gonna we never argue.
Yeah, we were talking about YouTube.
We were talking about YouTube, but then, like, as we're like getting into the conversation, he sits up from editing his vlog and he's like, "Okay, wait. Several points I have to say about what you just said." And then I was like, "You know what? Hold up, because I feel like this is supposed to be a live stream." Because as he kept saying, like, I've noticed it. I don't know.
I'm gonna let you do the thing.
You felt this way before or whatever. I don't know, like this whole thing. Missile Dropkick. Hi, Joseph Benjamin. Hi, Joseph. Actually, you might find this particular live stream session very interesting. Let me start by explaining how I feel.
Yeah,
and feel free to like reiterate whatever I just said on the couch, because like I said, we were just getting into it.
We were both just editing videos. Yeah,
we were editing videos on the couch.
Such a great way to spend a Sunday night. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And hey, Macho Jobber, as we're doing that, I'm preheating an oven because Tom and I are about to eat dinner. Here's some chicken thighs that I'm about to season as I explain.
And I'm uploading a video.
Actually, I can like back it up. Maybe you guys can see it. Okay, here we go. So let me explain how I was feeling. Can you scooch just a tad?
But then I'm gonna be out of the shot.
No, babe. Look, see. Let me tell you about framing. It's a thing. Okay. Okay. How do I explain this?
How did we start this? We were talking about.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Because you would talk to.
I talked to Tremaine.
Yeah, and then you were talking about how you were feeling about YouTube, and you were just telling me how you were feeling.
Yeah. So I think it's just things I've been feeling, and it hasn't been something that I realized that I've talked about. I don't know what it is, but basically I was trying to explain my feelings to Tom, and it's basically like I feel like I don't have the same drive for my channel anymore. Hey, Ben, I still love creating content. I still love what I'm able to do with the content that I upload, which is really why, like, that's like the main motivation for me to upload in the first place. But like, it just, I said this exactly. When I think back over the past year and a half of my journey, I think it's like 2 years now of doing this, like, I definitely can notice when I'm really into YouTube and just so all about it versus like how I'm feeling now. And I think what I've been telling myself is like, Tom, you know, like, we met, we fell in love, I moved in, like, it was a lot of like life changes. So I told myself like, oh yeah, you don't have time to vlog. Like, you're trying to wrap your head around all of the life changes that you're going through personally and professionally and all these things. But like, I'm all in. Like, we're settled in. I moved in.
When was the last time you felt excited about YouTube? That you can remember. Man.
Wow, really? I think, because the thing is, okay, the last time I felt excited for something on this journey was like the resurgence of Sharespark because of you.
Okay, so that was end of last summer.
That was August, yeah. And I've had little teeny bits of sparks in the past couple months with like the studio. I was really excited for that. So like the fact that you're a YouTuber and a vlogger too, like I'm excited for the collab ideas that we've come up with.
Give me those 8 more subscribers.
Yeah, like, you know, we did the lights vlog. Like there's those little things, but in terms of like re-strategization, like this is, you know, the priority, the whole thing, like that I haven't felt since VidCon, probably. Since
which was, what, June?
Yeah. Yeah, so summer. And like, so one of the things that I said was that YouTube's going through a lot of changes. One of the things that really annoys me about YouTube is the whole demonetization thing, because I don't make, I've mentioned this before, I don't make a lot of money off of my YouTube videos at all. So I don't really care whether my videos are monetized or not in terms of actually making money off of them. But I know for sure for the YouTube algorithm, if your vlog or your YouTube video is monetized, then YouTube is going to, like, think about it. It has 400 hours of content uploaded every single minute to choose from in terms of what to put in front of people's eyes. And so if you're competing for a spot, you know, like if there's a video that's not going to make YouTube any money and a video that's going to make YouTube money, you know, obviously YouTube's going to pick the one that's going to make YouTube money, even if it's pennies, just because that's how the algorithm is going to work. It's not a person who's like sitting there watching it like, okay, so this one should get in the front of people. There's no human judgment. It's straight up an algorithm. And so I know for sure, I've seen the pattern, I've gone through my numbers. If a video gets demonetized, it has nowhere near the amount of reach that previous videos have gotten. And the thing is, like, I actually thought there was a bug on my channel because it hasn't been the reach that it has been before. And I really don't think it's my content or what I talk about or my style's changing or anything. I really thought there was a bug on my channel because I'm subscribed to my vlog channel with the Sharespark YouTube, and like I wasn't getting notifications even though I hit the bell. I wasn't getting email alerts. Like it just wasn't working, and I emailed YouTube, but the thing is they're not going to give me the time of day because I'm just a little tiny YouTuber.
They don't have customer service. They don't have, even for the big guys.
Exactly. They don't have customer service even for the big guys, so why are they even gonna like talk to me? And for the demonetization process for YouTube, they do have like a, you know, flag this video if you feel like it's been demonetized unfairly. Someone will take a look at it. It'll go in the queue, but you need at least 1,000 views. So it's like, even if I flag it, you know, I'm not going to hit that 1,000 view threshold at the rate that I'm at. So I've just been really frustrated, and I've told myself so many things. I'm like, okay, I never aspired to be a YouTuber. I never aspired for YouTube to be my main source of income. So like, I don't, you know, I've had to tell myself, like, take it back to the original reason why you even uploaded videos to YouTube in the first place. You wanted to, like, you know, like practice your creativity. You wanted to reach people. You wanted to make a positive impact on people. You wanted to be part of that community, be in the thick of digital media and all of that. And that I've had to tell myself, like, I am still able to do that, even if I'm not benefiting from the reach or the views or new people or new subscribers and da-da-da. So, you know, I've tried to tell myself that, but like, I have to face the fact that that's not gonna wake me up in the morning and be like, I need to upload a video now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I have to upload a video because I haven't been uploading a video. Like, that's where it's at. And that's like, there's just no drive. And then the other thing, I'm glad you're writing this.
I'm making notes for all my points.
Yeah. The other thing is, as there's a tray of like uncooked chicken in front of me.
Is it a metaphor?
Yeah. The other thing is, okay. This was the other thing I was explaining to Tom. There is a girl who works for Teachable, which is the platform that I use for my online class. Okay. And, her name is Jessica. I'll put her out there. She's not very young. She's younger. I want to say she's in her 20s. And I really like her. She hosted one of the group Q&A live sessions once that I had joined when I was creating the first Sharespark online class that I made last year. And I don't know, I just really hit it off with her. Like, I dug her vibe. She had really cool, like, lipstick color and, like, style, and I complimented her on it. And, like, I felt like Sharespark resonated with her because I was explaining to her in the chats, and she was like, oh, I dig your idea, whatever. So I've kind of been, like, following her. She does, I don't know what her position is at Teachable, but I think she does the marketing because she sends out the emails. Anyway, I forgot about her because I haven't been doing Teachable And then like I stumbled upon, I think she popped up in my Facebook feed, a video that she had created for Tim Ferriss, because she's an entrepreneur, and she made a video about how Tim Ferriss is like her inspiration or whatever. And I didn't watch the video, but I clicked onto her Facebook page, and in her Facebook page banner, this like, I felt like really just, I don't know how to process, but I felt very like annoyed and upset, not at her, but at me. Because on her Facebook page, it has her name, it has like her tagline, like what she's known for or whatever. But then to the right of it, it has one thing. It only has one other thing. And all it says is YouTube views, 85,000. That's it. That's all it says. And she straight up like, I can't remember off the top of my head, so don't quote me on this, but she has like, she's been on entrepreneur.com, Forbes 30 under 30. Like she has like recognition on a national level for her achievements, which is not YouTube, but it's part of her like overall package. And that made me think like 85,000, homie, like I hit that long time ago. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm at, 300 something, like almost 400,000. And I clicked on her YouTube channel. She only has like 1,000 subscribers, you know? And I was like, how come? Like, what am I doing wrong? You know? And I'm annoyed because it's like, I am personal branding, okay? Like, this is my thing. And I'm looking at you because I need to look at a person now. But like, I'm just like, I don't know, because I know for sure if someone were explaining to me what I am explaining to myself, I would have been like, you should be doing that too. Like, rebrand your entire thing and like own your ish, you know? And like, all it takes, I already know what I would need to do. Like, even if I change my banner to the same thing that she would, like, it's not like a lie. It's just a thing. It's a thing. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to check into the comments here. Mantra Jobber, don't tell me you're done with YouTube. Missile, Jermaine Ellis, yeah. Mantra Jobber, how about make a channel with Tom? Is it the ads? Tom and I already have a channel. It's called Sharespark, so go check it out. Gray, hey guys, wish y'all Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Tyler Durden, happy birthday. I meant Merry Christmas. Okay. Mantra Java, Heather is like, WTF. Gary, I've been longtime subscriber. If you want large growth, it's not easy. But the thing is, I don't want large growth. It's like, I will always go back to that. I never aspire to be. If that happens, that's great. But that is not a goal. It is not a goal. To me, it's a means to an end. Like, I need to reach people. I want to reach people, and I want to be part of digital media. And I feel like YouTube is a very like hands-on way to be in the thick of the evolution of digital media and how it connects people and like communication technology. But I also don't want my channel to just like I'm not like, seriously, if we wanted to like trend this ish, I'm not growing at this point. It's like, I can even go on socialblade.com and it'll tell me like I'll hit, 6-figure subscriber count. Actually, can I do it real quick?
Yeah. Wait, don't, no, okay, don't change that.
Babe, I would never. Are you kidding? I would never, sweetheart. Okay, hold on. I'm going on socialblade.com.
What is socialblade.com?
Socialblade.com is a website where you can check like statistics for YouTube, like really in depth, as in like, okay, of all the creators on YouTube, what rank am I? I am 731,757. You're
in the top 1 million.
Yeah. Anyway, it'll also do projections based on your current numbers. So I'm going to see when I'm supposed to hit future projections. Okay, based on my... Oh, wow, I hit 320 uploads. Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Go away. Papa bad. Okay, based on this, I'm supposed to hit 10,000 subscribers in 2022.
Oh, shoot.
That's what I mean.
That's like a
2022.
That, I mean, that's, but that, okay. Let's look up, my channel, which is a fetus compared to yours. I have 60 uploads though. Hey.
Yeah, you do.
I'm in the 8.5 millionths ranking. So you're in the top million. My yearly earnings, upwards of $66 if I were to monetize. But let's see future projections. I've never looked at this. I can't even.
So you're supposed to hit 1,000 2019.
Yeah. Where does it see this? Subs prediction. Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, not within the next decade would I hit 10,000. So according to this, in 5 years I'll be halfway to where you're at right now currently.
I know, so I get that I have to, like, take that with a grain of salt. Like, I don't even know what it's basing those numbers on. But...
yeah, who knows?
I feel like it's a little...
I see what you're saying, though. The plateau.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's, like, very frustrating. And I don't know. Okay, so anyway, let's check in here. And then I'm going to season this chicken so we can bake it. And then Tom's going to get into it. Because this is the reason why I was like, we need to go live. Because Tom is one of the few people in my life who can give me advice. And I actually, like, no offense to anyone else who gives me advice. I really do take everyone's advice to heart. But there's something about, like, even before we were a thing, there's something about Tom's perspective where it's like he teaches this stuff, And yeah, he is not a YouTuber on my level, but like I'm also not aspiring to be a YouTuber. So that's why, or like $1 million entrepreneur, which is great because like if my mission, my sole mission has always been to promote digital literacy, he's the one who's able to see through that. Everyone else is like, oh, you want to grow your subscribers, you want to make a lot of money, and they give me advice for those things. And it's like, well, those are sub goals to the real goal, And yeah, anyway, I'm starting to ramble.
Okay, so what do you
I'm
need?
gonna season my chicken. Go.
What do you need from me?
So let me check into the comments here really quick. Great. It's kind of luck and content. Like Sam Crack, he has a video. Domino's DXP car got 1 million views and gained about 15,000 subs from that one video. Nathan Blank, for Google, YouTube is not profitable. Jesse Moore, don't stop now. You've come so far. You inspire and teach so many. Thanks, Jesse. I really appreciate you. I know you've been a long time sub and you've left me such nice, wonderful, thoughtful comments. I definitely don't plan to quit. I just, like, I don't think there'll ever come a day where I'm like, I'm done with YouTube. It's just, I won't upload as frequently at all. Like there were weeks in the past month where nothing was uploaded between Heather's happy hours. And that's where I know it's like, you're only doing the live stream because you have to do it. If you didn't have to do it, you wouldn't do it. And that's when I'm at the point where it's like, I'm only doing that because I have to. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing anything. And that's, I don't know. Okay, anyway. Great. People really wanted to see a video about Domino's DXP car that was wrecked, I guess. Random but large growth. Launcher jobber. What rank is Tom? He's 8.5 million. Great. For example, yesterday, MSNBC, CNN, and Wall Street Journal all wrote a story about Litecoin. 24 hours later, Litecoin jumped 86%. Great. Do a video about Litecoin, Bitcoin. That'll get massive view count. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I don't want because I don't want people who are following me for Bitcoin to follow me if I'm not talking about Bitcoin. Like,
listen to the Postmates situation.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's why I stopped talking about Postmates because I started being known as that. Go Me Noah, link up with the other YouTubers should be your priority in your area that have more subs, collab, even if it's doing like skits, business news, etc. They shout out your channel. It actually works. Yes, Go Me. I know it works for sure because that's how I got a lot of my subscribers because they came from Jermaine's channel. So yeah. The Realmer. Hi, Heather. Please tell me you're not going to quit YouTube. The Realmer, never.
Also, The Realmer, I like that you've been uploading a lot lately. I think that's super cool.
Yeah, no. Definitely not going to stop, but we're just getting into a discussion here. Great. That video helped me be a better creator for sure. Oh, Casey Neistat has a great video on how to be a good filmmaker. He said content is king, and it is.
One of my points is to specifically talk about Casey that's one of the points I was bringing up. So we're on the page with that.
Macho Jobber says switch things up. Go me, Noah. That way you don't sell your channel out, but when people like you and you know for something else, they're more inclined to listen to your pitches. Good luck. Macho Jobber, do trending videos. I see that's the go now. Great. You can be a large creator, Heather. Just believe in the YouTube platform and yourself. The Realmer, thanks, Tom. Great. You mistake why people follow you. I follow you for your character and because I like whatever content and perspective you bring. Even if I disagreed with it, I still respect that difference. And I get that. Great. Like that is like, I realize that my 4,000-ish subscribers are very quality because the ones that subscribe and like leave negative comments or unsubscribe or don't watch, like they've already kind of been filtered out, you know? It's just, or maybe they haven't. I don't know, because I have like 4,000 subscribers and I only get 100 views per video. So I don't know where the rest of the people are. Chilling. So, anyway, I think we're caught up. So Tom has a lot to say. He's got notes. And we're about to get into it. I'm getting real hungry, so I'm going to cook dinner.
So, okay. This is where we were on it, because you said all this stuff, and I just wanted to offer feedback from my perspective, because my perspective is somebody who's not new at all to digital media, because I'm a lifelong digital media, digital media creator. Like, you don't have to be on YouTube to do that. I've been doing that, teaching that for years. But YouTube, quite new to my channel. I signed up on June 29th of this summer, so it's new. And actually sharing stuff is new for me. So the perspectives are totally different. And, there's so much. Okay.
Start light, because I'm almost done with this.
Start light?
Yeah, because I'm almost done with this, and then I'll sit with you.
Okay. Well, light is... Okay. I'll start with talking more about my perspective. First off, YouTube started in 2005. I started my channel in 2017. So a little bit late to the game in terms of creating. But YouTube, there have always been successful channels and successful creators on YouTube. Because, it's not like I've been on YouTube the whole time, just not creating anything.
As a watcher.
Yeah, as a viewer.
Yeah.
And there have always been successful channels. But the way channels are successful now, where it's like rivaling network television numbers and people are making livings and people are becoming huge like influencers, that is really more of like the last 5 or 6 years. Like, you think of someone like I'm thinking of someone like PewDiePie, who was maybe 2011, 12, where it was like.
But that wasn't a trend. It was just him, you know.
But that was where it was like, who is this guy? Who's
like, he's still not being taken seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
But the view in terms of just numbers.
Yeah.
There's that, and then you've got people. Then you've got other channels popping up, and then stuff happens where someone like Casey comes along and sort of like transforms it a little bit, and then that's happening again in other areas as well. And so for me, it's interesting to join at this point in the game where it's like relatively late. And I feel like a lot of people who have been part of it for a long time, like Heather and like, even I've seen it on Casey's channel. I've seen it on any of the big YouTubers' channels. They've talked about their frustration with monetization. They've talked about their frustration with the platform. They've talked about growth and struggling and trying to change and dealing with subscribers and not. And it's interesting when people are at that level to then jump in and be like, but isn't it fun to make stuff? Like, don't you guys just want to make stuff? And everyone's like, we have bigger problems. And I'm like, I made a video. Like, and that's my perspective of the whole thing. And it's totally different. So going back, a story that I told Heather, as she's putting honey on the chicken, which is an interesting ingredient for chicken. A story that I told Heather was about 10 years ago when I graduated from college. My goal was to become a teacher, but the economy sucked and there were no teaching jobs, and I was trying to figure out what to do. And so part of it was I thought about going to art school and just going in a totally different direction. I got accepted into Art Center in Pasadena, which is a really good art school. And I was trying to figure out what to do, and then I ended up just doubling down and going the teaching route because it felt what was right to me. But in that time I was trying to figure things out, I was talking to someone who was a photographer and who had made the shift to be a professional photographer, and I was kind of thinking about that. And he said that he had been taking pictures his whole life and using his camera his whole life. But his first day of that being his primary source of income, when he picked up his camera, it was a completely different feeling and experience than ever before, knowing that that was what he had to put a roof over his head and food on the table with. And that is, I think, where our perspectives differ. Because for me, YouTube is all about the fun. And for you, YouTube is a part of your business and your livelihood. And so right before this live stream, you were cooking and I was helping set up the description and the chat and everything. And it said, enable super chat. And I was like, hey, what's super chat? And you were like, oh, it's where people can make donations through your chat. And then you were just explaining it, but you got really excited. You're like, yeah, like if someone makes a donation, their name gets highlighted, they get brought to the top, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as you said it was where people can pay you, I was like, oh, okay. And like, I lost interest immediately. And to me, that kind of showed the exactly what I'm talking about. And even I think it was Heather's Happy Hour this week. We were talking about monetizing videos, and you were like, the same thing you just said, where YouTube's going to promote a monetized video over not one. And you told me I should monetize because you're like, people are going to see it. I know you don't want ads. And I was like, you know what, I should. And I thought about doing it. And then I was like, you know what, right now, I don't want ads on my channel. And I don't care because it doesn't matter. As much as I want people to see my stuff, it really doesn't matter in the end. And I would prefer no ads. To me, as like me, it's more buy in. It's more important that I just want to share my content as purely, and I've always done that. I've always paid the extra to get rid of ads. I've never, on any of the media stuff I've ever promoted, I've never put ads or anything. And this goes back 15 years to like making websites and different videos and stuff. But that's our different perspectives. So anyway, that was my way of taking time to explain things till you were able to come back. Okay.
No, yeah.
So, I have my numbered bullet points, but let's check in here real quick.
iPad, babe.
Many of my iPads are away. But we're sucking up so much bandwidth. I want to wait till this is done. Oh, okay. Because all these different devices are like killing it right now. So we're talking about trending videos. Gray says you can be a large creator, Heather, just believe in the YouTube platform. We talked about that.
Okay. Yeah. Bovek. I'm always low key. Gray. Like other channels I follow had 4,000 subs. Like yours now they have 200K. Like in 6 months. Yeah, I never saw that kind of growth, and I think I thought I was gonna see it, and it was a little disappointing when I didn't. But I also kind of know why I didn't. Okay, for example, if I just stuck to Postmates videos, 100%, I would be...
Well, that goes to what is your goal? Is your goal subscribers, money, and that's the creation, thing. It's combination?
Not, it was disappointing, but I just remind myself, my goal is not to be known as the Postmates girl. No, And if people... if my thing is promoting digital literacy or inspiring people to discover their power to create whatever, then I need to figure out the best way to tell that, whatever. Bitcoin. God, everyone's been talking about Bitcoin. Gray said, sub to Tom.
Thank you, Gray. This is where I care about subscribers. I'm up to 93 and I want the push to 100. He's
almost at 100, so go check out his channel.
When you get to 100, then you get your custom URL, which isn't as custom as you would think, but it makes it so much easier to share the link to your channel because it's not the gibberish, code
ZYXWVU.
Yeah, it's just youtube.com/c/
So go follow him. It's the Enthusiasm Project. Literally, I know you could say I'm biased, but straight up, he's one of my favorite. Stylistically, I watch him and I'm like, how do you not have? Anyway, okay. Venom. Meanwhile, I'm over here outside looking at this dog just standing there, looking back at me and stuff. What am I supposed to do? He's just there and stuff. Thanks, Venom. Great. I subbed to 900 people. I wish all of you would sub them and let me sub your channels. We would gain so much perspective, from trucks to makers to Linux gurus. Truckers. Much jobber.
But I want to go back to that comment because that's why YouTube is great. And it's so funny. I was talking to my mom because she might even see this at some point, but she started watching our channels, and now I get feedback from my mom about my YouTube channel, which is...
How cute is that?
It's so weird. But it's not bad. But one thing she said was, at first she was like, "What do you put on YouTube?" She didn't know that you could just do personal stuff. She saw one of my vlogs that was just a goofy thing, and she was like, "I thought YouTube was only for teaching and learning." And I was like, because she's like, people always look stuff up on YouTube, and I was like, yeah, like tutorials and that is huge, but you can share whatever you want, and that's really cool because that variety is just,
it could be about anything.
So fantastic.
Yeah. Monster Drama, honey chicken sounds good. It is very good. Great. Very interesting perspective, Tom. Joseph, you've been here before and you got past it. YouTube is part of a business, and now it's very much part of your life. I think you need to claim the fact that you're a YouTuber.
Things wax and wane, have phases.
Yeah.
You got a YouTube sticker on your laptop. That's all I'm saying. And you intentionally put that stuff out.
Yo, like, I seriously just met someone on Friday, and like, she asked me, "What do you do?" Usually, what I do is like, I've been struggling with this actually. I've been struggling with this, how to introduce myself. Usually, it's like very obvious. If it's this person, then I say this. If I see this person, I say this. But I think because I'm kind of just in this mix, like, I can't say anymore, I recently quit my job to start my own business to promote digital literacy, because it's not recent anymore.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. So, and I was having this thought in my head as she's asking me who I am and what I do. And I was like, I'm a YouTuber. I just went with it. I was like, I'm a YouTuber. And she was like, what do you make videos about? And I was like, I'm documenting my journey and building a movement to promote digital literacy. And she's like, wow, that's so cool. Like, it's so cool to know that that is still a thing that can be done. Like, it's cool that someone like you has been able to break through. I'm sitting there in my head like, I haven't really broken through. That's how I see it. But like, obviously she's not even on YouTube, so she's gonna see it as like, wow, that's really cool. But I did say YouTuber. There's a lot of things happening. Okay, so Options Jack, don't do it for the money then. Do it for fun. You can still make money through Sharespark. But it's like hand in hand. But okay, Go Me Noah, you should be inceptioning people with the business stuff. Keep it super subtle. Make it more fun and about you. Set up a London reel and interview people, or do it on your own. That's kind of where your vlog and your personal channel came from, was to help promote the Sharespark thing by people getting to know you. So go follow the Sharespark Media YouTube. That's like, the business. But the thing is, I haven't been uploading. I don't know. I'm just like a mess right now. I'm not a mess. I don't even know how we got into this. I don't know. You're going through some stuff right now. It's a thing right now. Okay, we're having a very different discussion when... Monster Jobber says, Tom's editing is godly. Thank you. It really is, dude. That's the thing, because he's been creating for years and years and years, but he's never shared it. And then this could be a whole thing. But I remember just looking at him, and he's like, wow, you're really good. And then I watch his stuff, I'm like, are you kidding me? You are really good, though. I know, but you're like... That's how I feel when I watch yours. We can't compete. We're not. I know, but I'm just saying you're on a completely, like... I don't feel I get them with, like... Oh, yeah. Not to say you don't get them with that, but your editing is really good. Joseph. Seriously, Joseph, like, he's so good. And they're quick vlogs, okay? They're not like, he doesn't, well... I did a bunch. I was in Nashville this week, and this is the opposite of your problem. I'm very proud, because I was in Nashville from Tuesday through Saturday. I made 6 videos and 1 live stream in that time, in addition to, like, being there for work. And I really like the Nashville videos that I upload. I basically did one every day. They're relatively short, but I tried to just kind of like... I really like the way some little sequences... Good. Go check it out. Go search The Enthusiasm Project. The Enthusiasm Project. I think if you search Tom Buck, maybe. If you search Tom Buck, it pop up. If you search Enthusiasm Project, it pop up. I'm sure his link is in the description. I don't know. His link's in the description with any vlog that we've done. Okay, hello from the Cool Will King. Mike, hi. All right, let's get into it, because Tom's got his points and we're all caught up in the comments. Lay it on me. Here's the point that I was going to start when you were like, stop, we need to do a live stream. Even though you're like, I'm not into YouTube. In 2 minutes, I got to go flip the chicken. Sounds like a metaphor or a euphemism, but okay. Gotta go flip the chicken. Give me a minute. You were calm, babe. You're just done with me. No, this is the biggest one, because you started off talking about Jessica and her Facebook banner going 85,000, and then you talked about this girl who's like, oh, through YouTube, it's cool, you can still do that. She has no idea, blah, blah, blah. Can you give some perspective from where 85,000 views on YouTube ranks? How hard is it to get 85,000 views on YouTube? This is total channel views. It's not like one video with 85,000. It's total every video on your whole channel, every view accumulated. That's so funny. I've never thought about this before.
Well, I mean, here for my channel, which now has 94 subscribers, 95 subscribers. Dang, we're gonna hit 100. Get that custom URL.
Yeah, go follow.
Only if you want. Only if you actually like it. Because we're talking about quality audience. But no, it's in the other app where you can see my view. Because I want to see a small channel like mine. So someone who started a small channel, kind of just doing it for fun. My view count is 3,200 total views.
Okay.
Which I just went over 3,000 this week, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Congrats.
So that's where I'm at.
What's mine? Let me go look at mine.
So the girl you were talking about was boasting her Facebook banner had 85,000 plus YouTube views.
Yes.
Which is drawing people in and going like, damn.
Yeah, like it's a point of pride for her. She's like, this is like, look at my accomplishments, 85,000. Okay, I am at 367,000.
Yeah. I mean, you're edging up towards 500,000.
Yeah.
That's a massive difference.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I mean, people like Casey have their videos where they're showing their channels hit 1 billion views and stuff. So I mean, the numbers are all over the place. Where
I'm comparing myself, that's why to me it's like I'm in the YouTube world.
But most of the world is not.
To me, this is like chump change.
Well, because you're looking at
like, where am I on the spectrum?
The top tier, not just the top 1 million creators, but you're looking at the top however many, and you're like, God, these numbers are nothing compared to them. But for most people who create zero, most people in the world have 0 views because they don't create anything or share it.
Yeah.
So 85,000 compared to 0 is massive. And 3,000 compared to 0 is massive.
Yeah, it is.
6
I know,
months ago,
but see, that's weird. Like, I don't know why I feel proud for your 3,000, even though I
have way more.
I know. Well, here's the thing, because I saw you go from 0.
Yeah, but you saw yourself go from 0.
I know, but it's me. I don't know.
But here was the broader point.
The broader point.
Because you even said one of the things that brought us together was the boosted board. Boosted board introduced to both of us through Casey. Casey Neistat, and I as soon as he uploads a video, I watch it immediately as soon as I can. You said you do not watch him anymore.
I stopped.
You stopped. Why did you stop?
I stopped watching Casey because, my two heroes in life, my 2 biggest inspirations, top 2 creators, like, I hope to meet them one day and thank them because I wouldn't be where I am, Gary Vee and Casey Neistat. But I am at the point where I am not watching either of them. I am not watching Casey at all. I just don't. I actually actively avoid it. Gary, every now and then, sometimes I just need Gary to tell me, like, shut up and go create. Yeah, like, just do it. Like, sometimes I just need that because the reason why is because Casey's content is all Casey. Gary is not about Gary. It's about you. It's all like, you need to do this. And so that's why I can tolerate them. But the reason why I stopped listening to both is because both of them say, like, why are you watching me if you really want to do this? And if you want to be like me, then go do you, And another thing is, especially with Casey, now I'm not trying to compare myself, but there are so many things that he does where I'm like, I'm not saying I can make better, but I can at least make, like, that same impact that people have when they watch his video. He's obviously an HBO filmmaker with years and years of experience in terms of video. I will never, ever, ever be able to like have that same skill set, but that doesn't mean I still can't have a similar, that powerful impact on a viewer just telling my own story in a different way. And like, I don't know, it was like one thing after another where, like, you even showed me something recently where I'm like getting annoyed because it's like, it's like, how have we not met yet? Because you're doing everything that I would have done. And it's a constant reminder to myself where I'm like, why am I not doing that?
That's exactly the point I wanted you to bring up, because it's the same thing. That's the same point you made with the Jessica girl. But
okay, yeah, you're right.
There's one of the early videos I did on my channel, which early is only a few months ago, but was a tutorial on how to do hand-drawn titles using Procreate on the iPad.
Yeah.
Because I started only doing that for all the titles on my channel. Maybe like 2 weeks later, Casey did a tutorial on how to do hand-drawn videos using Procreate.
How did you feel about that?
I thought it was awesome because I was like, it just showed me that like I was in the same headspace as someone I really admired, and I was like, this is so cool. What it means is people are going to see my hand-drawn titles and be like, you're trying to imitate him, if they see his videos as well, even though like there's a timeline documenting that I was doing it before. But I was like, this is, to me, it was awesome.
And I felt that a year ago.
Yeah.
I felt that a year ago. I'm jaded. I don't know.
It's this thing about comparing yourself to others, and the reason I bring it up with Casey is because for me, I went through last summer and I started at video 1 and just watched all his videos because I wanted to see his journey from.
I need to flip the chicken.
Okay, I wanted to see Casey's journey from making.
His first vlog.
Not even his first vlog, but making his short movies that he used to make, like bike lanes and stuff, to then the day he started a vlog where he thought he was on vacation and he thought when he went back to New York the vlogs would be boring, and that's what like skyrocketed him. And then the whole journey, just because the first vlog is him with a little point and shoot camera. There's no drones, there's no boosted boards, there might be time lapses. It's nothing, and to see the development of what has become a brand and a style and a genre start from nothing, it's so interesting to watch that because you can watch it day by day. And when he ended his daily vlog, he was talking about it became easy and it wasn't interesting, and you can see that at the end it becomes formulaic and it's not interesting, and he stopped doing anything for a while. And then he started doing a few things here or there, and lately I feel like since the end of summer he's been hitting it hard, but I feel like his enthusiasm is there. It seems like he's having fun with it again, which is like, I sort of saw what you're saying in him, where he was jaded and done and trying different things, and then kind of
just doing it for like the hell of it.
And it sort of feels like he was searching through, rediscovering why he liked it. And the other reason I brought it up is because today he posted a video, which I know you didn't watch, where he talks in the middle of the video for no reason. He talks about YouTube for a second, and he explains people are always asking how to have a successful YouTube channel, and he's like, it's really simple. All you need to do is do something that no one else is doing and do it really, really well. And he's like, but that is so much harder than it has to be, because his thing has now become to promote other content creators on his channel. And so then he promotes this girl's channel that he thinks is really unique and interesting, and it was really good. But that's also something you had talked about, was promoting other creators. Another Sharesparky idea.
See, I'm annoyed as fuck. Like,
yeah. But
he's doing exactly. I'm so annoyed by that. Like, I'm like, okay, two sides of me. Like, I will never, I have nothing but admiration for this man, truly. But I'm also very just annoyed. Like,
I saw somebody said a comment here that hit
pop
here.
It out, babe.
Can I? I don't know how.
We're talking about the chat. Here, let me do it. Let me pop out the chat real quick.
There we go. Boop.
All right, go.
Okay, so I didn't see who it was. I'm watching Casey too. Be proud of that. Most people sell it trying to get views and subs, and I think that's important. Is your genuine. I want to go back to these comments, but the one, crap, it looks all different. I can't see where they went. There was a comment that was really good, and I was talking about something, and it was relevant. It was comparison is the thief of joy. Somebody said that. I don't know who said it.
Oh, here, music and insights with Marissa.
Oh, of course, because she's very insightful.
Yes.
It said comparison is a thief of joy. You do you, run your own race. Yes, because that for me that is
what does that mean then?
That means you can see Casey doing stuff that you also had the idea to do, and you're like, awesome. Boom, I'm gonna do. It means you have your own internal compass, which you have. You have you have the strongest internal compass. Your whole life is your internal. That is you. That's why I love you. That's why I was drawn to you. That's why people love you. Like, the fact that you're just like, this is me. I'm planting my flag and going forward with it. I mean, we talk about that all the time. Like, you live your life on your terms. So why do you care what some girl has on her Facebook banner?
Because it made me feel like here she is getting what I want, which is reach.
Right.
Number one, I need reach to accomplish my mission. And she's doing it in a very strategic, oh, hello, she's freaking documenting the same journey. I'm a new entrepreneur. Tim Ferriss, you inspired me. I even just told you who my 2 inspirations are. Why didn't I make a video? Literally, Men in My Life has been the title. This is way before you, babe. In my to-do list of vlogs, Men in My Life, because I was going to title it Men in My Life, and then talk about Gary and Casey and how they were the men in my life that they inspired me to, and I was going to dedicate it to them, and
push it to
never
them.
did it. She's done it. She's done it faster, better, no hesitation, owning it from day one. Forbes 30 under 30, like getting all these accolades, and what am I doing? I'm chilling.
Okay. I understand the frustration, but you just said she just hit it, did it better, no hesitation. You are comparing your behind-the-scenes footage with her highlight reel because you only see what she wants you to see. You didn't see the part where she was looking at you maybe and going like, this girl, like, oh, she's doing what I want to do. Like, I need to hit it hard. What if that's why she did it is because she saw your stuff and then pushed harder?
But that
you don't
doesn't
know.
matter to me.
But the point is you don't it's just about the comparison. So then the other thing is like you see someone doing the thing, then do it. Then do the thing. You need to put 400,000 plus YouTube views.
But I feel like
I would see that and go, holy cow. Like that's nuts. I mean that is insane that you can have an idea in your bedroom or wherever on the floor of your apartment when you're just drawing out what you want to do, and then you start a channel and 400,000 times people can hear those ideas and be exposed to them. Almost 500,000 times for free just because you had the idea in your apartment in Southern California. Like that's nuts. I mean, could you stand up on stage in front of 400,000 sets of eyeballs and not feel nervous?
no.
But you did. Like that's why it's. Oh my gosh, you should own it so hard. And so that was. I mean, the thing I've noticed is just because you bring up things like that all the time which is like the whole Casey thing where you're like, I don't watch it because I just see like I could be doing that. Why am I not? And it's like, don't.
See, you know what? Okay, hold it. Because, hold up. Right. First of all,
I'm holding the phone.
so I get what you're saying, and it's the same thing that I would tell
Yeah, I know.
someone else. Like, this is what I would tell you.
It
like,
is.
Yeah, okay? But, like, that's not working for me. Like, it's not, like, I get that. But I am not having the revelation of, like, okay.
Well, you're 2 years into it. You're at a different level with it. Which,
I don't think comparison is, like, the root issue. I think it's something else, and I just don't know what it is.
It's just an interesting thing that popped up because I've heard you make that and share that frustration a lot. And so here, I'll give you a good example. At the school I used to teach at, digital literacy, digital media is huge. The program was one of the top programs in the state of California, in the nation. Apple Incorporated said it was the best career technical education program in the nation.
Was this yours?
That was the old program I came from, yeah.
That's my babe.
Boom.
I mean, talk about getting accolades. Dude, 30 under 30. Well,
but that was a team of 9 teachers as well. That wasn't just me. But what it did is that school district with 30,000 students started promoting digital literacy so hard that it started at our high school program, and then we brought in middle schools, which is what I'm doing now in my current program. But then the district even pushed it down to elementary school. So even in kindergarten or first grade, kids are making, which is great. The problem was, as years went on, by the time the kids got to high school, they were like,
so jaded.
I can't do this anymore. And then they're like, now my history teacher wants me to do videos, and my math teacher and my science teacher, my foreign language video, and now my video class, which was like the cool class, is just like another friggin' thing. And this was the problem. So 2 or 3 years ago, the whole first quarter, the first 25% of the school year, with the juniors and seniors, the advanced kids, I was like, here's your assignment this quarter, is you need to remember why you like doing this.
Wow.
And I was like, however you do that, I do not care. But you need to remember at some point in your life, you picked up a camera and you filmed something and you got really excited about it. And it was something you wanted to do more of. I need you to remember what that was.
So Mr. Buck, are you assigning me that?
I think that's important. I think it's an important thing to think about, because for some kids,
my boyfriend's a teacher and he's about to give me an assignment. Super cute.
For some kids, what happened was, which could be the case for you, because like YouTube was a means to an end in a lot of ways. And so maybe the answer is, well, I'm not passionate about YouTube. I'm passionate about spreading my message through the most effective means possible. And maybe that's YouTube, maybe it's not. But I think that's an important thing to realize. But I think it could be like, especially in your case with what the message is, like you're so passionate about the thing that you're selling, digital literacy, like you believe so strongly in it, and there has to be a reason why. Like
but you know what the thing is, dude? Like, me talking about the struggle is not, maybe that's not the way to do it. Like, no one's gonna sit there and watch a freaking however 1 hour long live stream me bitching about, like,
Yeah, but these are people who care about you and are invested in you, and they want to hear this conversation. They want to hear these thoughts.
You guys want to hear this conversation. This is also not going to contribute to the means to the end.
No, but it's a great way to share these. We have like pages of chats
like not
to get
caught
through.
up on the chat.
Yeah,
chats.
I mean, this is good. This is a method of digital literacy where you had a problem, we had a discussion, we're like, let's bring in others.
I know. See what I mean? See, I'm over it. Like, I don't know if I'm over it, but like, I don't even it's not I'm over it. I'm just over here. That is not even novelty anymore. It's not like I'm having, you know how like I have feelings and I don't know like why. There's this thing that I don't know what it is yet. I think I'm getting there, but like I like your idea of like maybe what I need to do is like, because okay, I another reason why I'm feeling I think anxiety is because I was like, I need to hit 200 videos before the end of 2017,
and that's rapidly approaching.
Approaching. I'm at one. The one I'm editing right now that I'm going to upload tomorrow is going to be 181. That means I need to upload every day for the rest of the year. And I have a ton of videos. Like, I mean, like if I didn't care about not that if I didn't care, but if I really wanted to do it, it'd be easy,
Yeah.
But like,
if you wanted to get 100,000 subscribers, it would be very easy.
Yeah, but
But it's how you're getting it.
And I'll never settle. Like, I'll never.
But that's.
And I think that annoys me. It annoys me when I put my heart and soul into videos I that I bother going the extra mile. Mm-hmm. And then like nothing. That's why even today, like we're sitting on the couch and first question, we're vlogging, okay? He's on one side of the couch, I'm on the other. And I'm like, do you color grade? And he's like, yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I'm asking him because I'm at the point where I don't even care to color grade anymore. And I used to color grade every video, but that's just me. Like, I just don't even. Why? So I can get 80 views? Which is, I know.
Yeah, which is 3 times as many as.
I know! And it's not that I'm not thankful for it, but like, I've been at 80. Okay, imagine if you stood at 20 forever. I mean.
But that's where we're different. I'm at the start of my journey. You're further into your journey. I'm doing it just for funsies. Yours is part of a livelihood. There's totally different perspectives coming here. For me, like literally pushing the upload button is so exciting. Like my thing is like every Tuesday a video comes out, and if I upload stuff aside from Tuesdays, then I'm happy about it. But there's so many times where I schedule my video. Like right now, I'm finishing a video, scheduling for Tuesday morning. I already pushed the videos to 6 a.m. because I just which is too early.
Oh, but you're so excited.
But I just want them to be out. There's so many times I'm like, I'll just do it now. But I'm like, no, I need something on Tuesday. And I don't care that they're not going to be on the YouTube trending page. It's just like, they're there and like someone's going to see it.
I know, he's so proud of it. And
it's
I love
so
that.
much
And I love that.
fun.
And like, you've helped me. You've been a reason. You've helped me remember why. That same it's not about the numbers. You're not in the thick of all that like jaded crap. You're still very much like.
Well, and that's so
the purity of like I'm creating.
Jumping back to my story about the kids that I assigned, some of them decided that, like, you know what, maybe I'm burnout and maybe I don't like it. Most of them ended up like just making stuff for fun, because for so long they had all these restrictions and it was just the
Video
same thing.
assignments.
And it was literally like, you have $1 million worth of equipment you have access to, take it and do what you want. And they made some of the weirdest, most bizarre stuff. Some of it was terrible. Some of it, they tried all these new things, which was good or bad, but it was like, you know what, I'm going to open up After Effects and play around with it. Oh, I'm really good at that now. Or I really want to like improve my editing, or like, you know, they just kind of followed their own things. A lot of them ended up finding new directions. Some of them got really into still photography because of it. A lot of them got really into editing because of it. And quite a few of the projects they did ended up being used in festivals and competitions later in the year, and getting them like, we got like 18 grand in scholarships that year from just like stupid stop motions and little sketches and little music montages and stuff. But it was like, that feeling. I remember holding my parents' video camera when I was a kid and just recording stuff, or having them record stuff and playing it back on the TV that night and just being like, I can't believe I can relive things that happened earlier. And then as I got older and became a kid, met my best friend, and we started like trying to edit our stuff, like before editing was on computers, and it was like, you can shift stuff and move things and tell stories. That it just, I can't get enough of it.
I think the last time, because you asked me when was the last time you felt like excited, was my progress party video.
The one you premiered at the progress party? Yeah, you were very excited about that. Because
that one is like literally, I'm the most that is like my video I am most proud of, because it like.
Well, what makes you proud of that?
Because I could not have made that video. It's not about the editing, you know. It was like literally, this is a summation of the past year and a half, because it includes clips from like, you know, several of the vlogs that like over, you know, 100 something vlogs in that. And it, oh my God. Okay. This is why it's my proudest video, is because it's not about the video. It's about the content in the video. And I couldn't have made that video without the you know what I mean? Like it's
you couldn't make a video without the story.
It was the journey.
Yeah. Of course. I knew that from the beginning. That's the whole point of the video.
Yeah, but I just see it as another vlog.
Oh. No, that video
just see
can't
it as
exist.
Another, like,
anyone can go out and make a vlog any day. No one can make that video.
Yeah.
Without doing that for 2 years or a year and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I'm still here.
So you're still here.
I don't know.
Check in with those comments.
Okay, let's look into the comments. Sorry. Okay.
I'm not ignoring you, because I'm just trying to finish up the thing while I'm listening.
Okay, Commander Ramble. Be proud of that. Most people sell out by getting views and subs through having reaction channels. Yeah. Gray, 100% agreed. Casey's content used to speak to audience, but now Casey's content speaks over the audience. Optimist Jack. So do you feel frustrated because you're not as good as you want to be? Do I feel frustrated because I'm not as good as I want to be? No, because I am very proud of what I'm able to do. Here's the thing, okay? I don't get the same excitement that I get from pushing upload that I used to get, but I get the same excitement I get from editing. Even, like, it's not even like, what am I going to do with this video? Because I literally made a video for my roommate as a gift for Christmas, and no one's going to see that. But I was editing it like, I am brilliant. Like, I am so good. I love what I'm able to do. So it's not that, like, on a skill level, and I don't feel like I'm not proud. It's other things. Gray, it's not down to the level of regular people. Sorry, I lost my place. Oh my goodness. Oh geez, you guys really got into this. Okay. And you can, Heather. Casey's self-taught. You can outpace Casey. Great. If you keep at it, working hard with YouTube, you'll get better than Casey. He is no god. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Gomi, well, first of all, I appreciate your belief in me. Like, that really means a lot to me. That's not what I'm not like, you know, thank you. I'm not discounting your belief in me, but it's not that I want to be better than Casey, you know? Like, I respect that man. Like, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing, but I also, I don't know. Like, why am I not one of the channels he's promoting? That's my question. And rightfully so. Like, I wouldn't want him to promote my channel as is, but what is the content that I need to have on my channel to be one of the channels he's promoting? There you go. Gomi, go LeVar Ball on people. If they question if you're really the something, lay on the trash talk. Believe in yourself so much, 50% of the people hate you. Surely you'll be a big baller in no time. Gray, Gomi, the main reason I unsub creators is because they have lack of self-introspection. So I would stay away from drama or whatever else you can. Yeah, all the drama I talk about is like legit, like I'm on the struggle, like I'm struggling with something. It's all, I don't need to fake the drama because being an entrepreneur is real hard. So. And
I like the introspective. I like talking about concepts, and I think, but that also comes from
like substantial.
I mean, we're both in our 30s.
Yeah.
Much as like anybody can subscribe, and I know I have younger like kids watching my stuff. My goal isn't like teenagers crazy like. Yeah, that'd be a totally different tone. If your goal was that, you wouldn't have a video where you're doing how to do conditional formatting in Google Sheets. Like. Yeah. Which is a very sexy video. Yeah.
Oh goodness. Matt Britos, the more people, the better. Jesse, don't worry about being first. Challenge yourself to be better than Casey. Daniel Hardman, it's the Panay culture in you head, making you a little jaded. Matt Britos, if you spend all your time comparing yourself and getting mad about what other people do, you're wasting that time. But I'm not. I mean, like, is it a comparison?
I see it. Well, it
because it's not. I'm like,
it isn't. It's because it's the whole like, it's I don't know how to describe it.
Because it's not comparison. It's not comparing in like, I'm better or why they better. I respect everyone's differences. Like for me,
it's a frustration.
It's a frustration that I get from, I guess, comparing. But I'm not like, I don't see them as competition at all, because I'm at the point as a creator where, to me, I feel like true creators have this like respect for each other. We know how hard it is to create, regardless. Like I felt this very much at VidCon, regardless of how many subscribers you're at. Like we just all, there's just this level of like camaraderie of like the struggle of a creator. So I don't, I'm not like dissing them or I want to be better or anything like that. But it's also just, I don't know what it is.
Well, I mean, this isn't the comparison thing, but you're talking about feeling differently and not having that feeling and all that kind of stuff. You and I were playing music earlier. You were kicking butt on the drums, and I was like fooling around on the bass. There's a whole room in there that's filled with instruments. There's synthesizers and bass and guitar and drums, basically everything you need for a whole band. And I know, like, the drums have really taken over since I've gotten them. Like, I just love the drums. But there are phases where it's like, then I just become all about the guitar, and I want to just like learn and write as many songs as I can. I want to like practice with effects. I want to like do everything, and then I jump into keys and synthesizers. Like it's just sort of these weird phases that make no sense. Like
yeah, and I feel like
the same thing used to happen, and probably still does, between photo and video. There'd be times where I'm like, man, it's only still photos. I don't even care about video anymore. I only want still photos. And there's other times where I'm like, still photos don't move. Like I want video.
Still photos don't move.
And like it's so, I don't know. I've had those.
And I think that's like my ADHD too, where I just like.
Well, yeah, and you
can't like stick to one.
Just being at different points and I get feeling the frustration because it's true. Like it's not that your numbers are bad, but if you're not getting the growth that you're like, if the effort you're putting in, it's like going to the gym and like gaining weight. Like
you're like you're not losing, but you're not building muscle either.
Yeah, like or just going to the gym and never like here's my picture from a year ago and it looks the same and you're like, wait,
exactly.
Which would be very frustrating.
Like, that is like such a great way to explain it. Like I feel great.
Yeah, I'm doing something great. I'm happy about it, but
I'm very proud, but I'm also just like, bro.
Yeah, that progress isn't there.
Yeah. Okay. Can I borrow your charger, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. It's literally wide open. I've heard so many creators tell their subs, don't be a YouTube creator. Too many of us already. So selfish and negative. No, see, I'm the opposite. I've said this since day one. All of you guys can make a YouTube channel. I've told everyone who's a Postmate person that, you know, why are you watching me? You guys all do Postmates. Go make your own channels. You know, like
that was what you told me the day we met.
Yeah.
For all of life's problems, start a vlog, start a vlog, start a vlog.
Exactly. Like I want. That's my whole thing. Is share sparking people. I want people to share their stories so they spark their potential because that's what happened to me. And I want that. I want as many people in this world to have that same feeling. It's like, yeah. Great. We are all out here just figuring things out. We don't know. TJ Kirk has been on this site for 10 years and he's still just doing whatever, but he makes great money too. Go me. The more haters you have, the more fans you have. Wear a MAGA hat randomly in a vid. Genius. Great. Wear make Bitcoin great again hat. Matt, stop. Just put your head down, do work. Let's see. Music. Okay, Maritza says, for example, my sons were running. My oldest is 100 pounds. My younger son is 50 pounds. And my oldest was upset that my younger son runs faster than him. I told him they are built different and just focus on his finish line. Focus on. What is my finish line? That's the problem. And Casey said this himself. If you don't have a finish line, how do you know when you cross it?
Right. What is the goal?
Great. Matt says, just realize what you have. You have 4,500 subs. Those are the people that believe in you and want to see your journey, not Casey's. Go me. The point is just believe in yourself and turn out the jelly. Be inspired by Casey and her
ilk.
Again. Maritza, it is good to see what other creators are doing to get ideas. Just be HeatherJustCreate. Great. The best art. Oh. Carissa, love the topic. A lot of us going through this. Oh, great. The best artists deal to make the best art. Casey just copied filmmakers around him. We copy Casey. Others copy us, etc. Yeah, I don't think it's copying. I think it's like
it's just influence.
It's to me I don't know if it's even inspiration because like the thing is like no one can ever copy my story. No one. You could literally script my vlog word for word, say the exact same thing, wear the same clothes, but you'll never be able to convey it the way that I do because you didn't live it. Like you haven't lived my 32 years of life. There's no way that you could ever copy me. But that doesn't mean that when I watch Tom's video on Tuesday about slow-mo, I'm gonna implement some of those things that I've learned. Like that's not copying. That's just like I'm learning techniques, and that's just tools that creators can use to tell their story. So it's, to me, I never see it as copying. Daniel Hardman, Tom is right about the timing. The timing is different right now on YouTube. Maritza, what was your calling? What was your why? Great. Yeah, this is our community. Heather, YouTube chats are the best on YouTube. Other chats are 100% cancer. Matt Britos, quality over quantity. What is the purpose of 200 videos? That means nothing.
Hey, that's true.
Great. The guy, let's see. Great. Tom, I'm going to share your channel in all my Facebook blog groups. And Heather, I'm going to share it in all my WeChat groups. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Great. It's awesome. Daniel, we need a wake-up call, thus meaning get your spark again. Your why. Don't get complacent. I like that. I had to let that sit there for a little. Let it marinate. Gray says, Matt, if each video is different and about a subject she's passionate about, it wouldn't matter. More videos doesn't equal worse as long as each video has good content and interesting content.
Yeah. So for me, for example, I'm sorry to
go
make
ahead.
It about me.
Wow.
Because you pushed me to do the 30-day. Well, you
don't do that. You always do.
I know.
Okay, go. I'm sorry, babe. I cut you off. Go.
You pushed me to do the videos every day, and while not all of them were great, the benefit and like the spark that came from it was really so beneficial. So I mean that could be a push if you're like, I want to get here, it's a quantifiable, like I hit this goal, and through that you probably know, I don't know how many videos you need to do that, but in that point, you're going to have a certain amount of growth just personally and in terms of skills. And yeah. So, I mean, it shouldn't be like I failed if I didn't do this, but it is a good way to.
Yeah, I think the 30-day upload challenge is like the best thing any aspiring creator can do, regardless if you share it or not. It's just like, if you want to be a, painter, then paint 30 paintings. Paint one every day. Yeah. It's the same thing. Okay. Optimus Jack, stop comparing yourself. I want to start my own video editing business, but the only way I can do that is by getting my name out there. I have a very long way to go. I'm not frustrated at all. I wasn't frustrated in the beginning either. And it's not like...
It doesn't mean you're always going to be frustrated.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they'll never be frustrated.
I just feel like there's this... I'm floating right now. I'm floating. And I'm not being pulled in any direction. And I think that's because I have a lack of direction. I think it's because I have a lack of experience, a lack of a plan. I kind of just go by my gut instinct, which is great when, like you said, you take the flag and you just go. But it's also really hard when you're trying to, like, use the compass to, like, figure out your ish. Yeah. Maritza. Heather, you said in one of your first videos I saw of yours, you just want to reach one person and inspire. You've accomplished that.
Yeah. Way more than that.
Gray says, one last point. YouTube is a baby. Imagine being one of the first people on the planet to have a TV in the 1940s. Then 50 years later, cable boomed. Keep YouTubing it. It will take you places. Carissa, this is part of the journey. Motivation goes up and down. It's okay to feel the way you feel.
Oh, which I think, actually, that's a great point, is that it is okay to feel the way you feel. Like, I think she means, like, it's okay to feel how you are. But it's also okay to just... like,
guilt of, like...
It's okay to just be like, this is how I'm feeling right now, and to just feel it.
Yeah.
There's
like, maybe there's
wrong
no
with that.
conclusion, it's just
maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but it's okay to have your feelings. And that's important.
Maritza says, true happiness, true growth is never reaching the finish line. For example, you start, you see your finish line 1 mile away, you reach it, and you have a new realization your finish line is actually 5 miles away, and this is constant growth. You should watch Elevations. It's in the middle. James Lee, hi guys. Maritza, if you want something different, then try something different. Matt says, like Gary Vee says, what's the rush? Shit takes time. Enjoy the process. This is the process.
This is the process.
What say you, Tom Buck?
About which part? There's a lot of thoughts happening.
I don't know. What's your thing? What's your one takeaway from this conversation?
My takeaway from this conversation is that you have a lot of people who care and want you to succeed and want you to be happy, whatever that means. And that something is missing right now in terms of your work and your passion and your spark. And you need to figure out what it is, but you need to figure out what it is on your own terms in whatever way that takes. If that makes sense. It doesn't mean you should feel obligated, like you're doing something wrong because you're not interested in like uploading YouTube videos at the moment. That's fine. It just means, okay, so what is going to give you that passion and spark again?
Right. And that's my main takeaway from this conversation too. I really like the project that you gave your kids where it's like, why did you make something about...
Like, I mean, can you just make something that reminds you at some point, I mean, for this was video, at some point you picked up a camera, you filmed something with it, and you thought this was amazing, and you wanted to do it again.
Yeah, like, why?
What was that feeling? For some people, it's technical stuff. For some people, it's storytelling, connecting, sharing, a combination, whatever. And I think that's what you need to do. At some point, I mean, like, what's your screen name again?
It's HeatherJustCreate.
So, Heather, what should you do?
This is Mr. Buck. We're in session. Class is in session. Just create more.
But I mean, I think if that was your thing is creating, I think one thing that I saw you get so excited about was the lights video, where literally like I haven't seen you have that much fun with a video. Maybe ever. Maybe like the Halloween video where you're just stoked and you're so excited. The video like the day we met where you're just like, I mean, you had your camera and you're like, I need to set it up, get a shot of us eating breakfast. You know, that I need to set up, I need to film us putting the pizza in the oven.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Like that kind of excitement where it's almost just like, it doesn't matter who, if anybody sees it. It's like, you're just like, you don't know how many, I have boxes of tapes that no one's ever going to see the footage
Okay, see,
of.
so here's the thing. I know, but here's what was discouraging, because the last time I felt this was when we made the vlog studio. And I loved that vlog. That's like one of my favorite ones. I hyped you up about it because I uploaded it while you were in Nashville. I was like, the vlog tomorrow. I'm really excited about that one. It hasn't even hit 100 views yet. And that's really frustrating. That is like one of my lowest like watched videos. And it got demonetized, then it's remonetized. And I'm just like, I put so much time and effort color grading, correcting the sound.
Countless hours into your stuff. Really? It's 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I know. We need to eat and like go to bed. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I was very frustrated.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable. I mean, I totally get that.
Hugs from Maritza. Thank you. Great. Tom is a huge vlog fan. I also follow vlogger James Cook, and he's the one that got me into daily vlogs. They are interesting. Unique relationship between viewer and creator. James Lee. Oh, snap. Maritza. I love the video of the wildflowers. I cried.
Yeah,
I know.
Me too. Every time.
Yeah, he cries every time. It's a great. I love that one too. See, that one, okay. Okay, here's a perfect example. That wildflowers video, I made it with the absolute intention that no one would ever see it, because I made it and didn't upload it because I wanted just to keep it for myself. I couldn't upload it because that was the time. Yeah, that was the time where we were in a thing and we didn't realize the whole thing. And I didn't want him to see it, so I didn't upload it. And that was like true, just from like just genuine from the heart inspiration. Okay, anyway, you and Tom come to downtown. I'll buy you guys dinner. Let's hit reset and refocus for 2018. I love that idea, Matt. So did I tell you about Matt? He's in the Boosted Board group in LA.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to LA this weekend, by the way. We should collab.
Oh, snap.
James Lee, oh snap is reference to Tom just saying, oh, just create. Optimist Jack, Casey doesn't promote your channel because he doesn't know who you are. Create something that will gain his attention. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he has no idea you exist.
James Lee, maybe do a video on the most positive comments you received in 2017.
Because you did the one where it would be a counter video to the one where you're like reviewing the negative comments. But to do the positive ones, to be like, because I mean, how good would that be for you too?
You know what? Write that down. Thank you, James. Write that down, babe. Okay, so I got 2 assignments, okay? One for Mr. Buck. I have to make a video that reminds me of why I started this journey in the first place.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
It's almost like a project to spark your enthusiasm. It's like an enthusiasm-related project.
And then my assignment from James is do a video on the most positive comments you received in 2017. A good reminder on how you are touching people.
Yep.
Matt says, I'm out. Walking Dead time. Have fun, guys. Hit me up anytime. All right. We're going to go eat because we're starving. And this teacher's got to go to bed by 9, which is like...
That's not going to happen, yeah. But...
So anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you. Thank you for letting me vent. Thank you, babe.
Of course.
Thanks for participating in this discussion. I didn't realize... I genuinely didn't think I was going to get this kind of feedback.
You can just do this anytime, literally.
I know, but it's very frustrating when you like... I don't know. Anyway, good night.
Good night.
I love you guys. Thank you. For the last shout out, I have to shout him out because he's almost at 100. Go search the Enthusiasm Project. He's the best. I mean, you want to talk about getting inspired, watch his content. It's the best. HeatherJustCreate as the final comment. Thanks, James.
James just leave.
All right. We're out. Bye, guys.